My thoughts on this topic are very jumbled, so this video is probably going to be very jumbled, and I apologise for that. Most of the forms of advice in general, I guess, that I've seen on confidence have either been very wishy-washy, all the ones that are like, oh, you're made of stardust and whatever, which I'm sure helps some people, just not everyone, clearly, because it doesn't make me feel any better. Or they're coming from someone who has a constant stream of validation from everyone. They're conventionally attractive, they're in a happy relationship, they've got close family that tell them nice things all the time, and I'm sure advice from them helps some people, but again, not me, and I'm sure a lot of other people feel the same. Most of my validation comes from the internet, which makes me feel nice at the time, but as soon as I'm off the internet, it all just goes away. We're definitely conditioned to feel like our sort of value and worth is based on who wants to go out with us and who finds us attractive and all that. A lot of the advice that you get given is like, oh, well, don't worry about that, that's not true, just ignore that. And it's like, that's great advice, obviously, try and ignore it. But we've internalized it now, so we're gonna be feeling it. You can get rid of it, I guess, but you have to work really hard for a really long time, and you have to know how to work hard, which is harder than working hard, I feel like. Is any of this making sense? I've been trying to be more confident for as long as I can remember, and it's never really worked because I didn't really know what it was that was going wrong. Basically I was just working on the wrong things. So body confidence wise, I used to think that body confidence meant being in love with yourself and liking everything about yourself, but that's kind of not it really. So I was there trying to fix everything I didn't like about myself, or deny everything I didn't like about myself. Body confidence is much more about recognizing that there are bits about yourself that you don't like, but accepting them rather than denying them and trying to change them. Not that I'm against self-improvement, you can't change everything about the way you look. So some things you just have to learn to accept, which is hard and I don't know how to do it. So if anyone knows, leave a comment. There's always going to be something about yourself that you don't like, but you've just got to accept it and be okay with it and recognize that someone else will like it. That's not really the point, but because we've been so conditioned to feel like other people liking us is the be all and end all, it is quite comforting to think, well, I don't like this about myself, but I'm sure somebody else will, because there's 7 billion people on Earth and there's no way that not a single one of them is gonna like this about me. I really hope this is all making sense. Social confidence. I used to think that social confidence meant you knew what to say all the time. You were really good at getting people to like you. I didn't come up with this, so don't credit me on it. But going into a conversation thinking these people will like me, that's not confidence, that's arrogance. Confidence is going into a conversation thinking, if this goes really badly and these people don't like me, I'll be fine. And it's a much better stance to have going into social interaction. You don't have to be talkative to be socially confident. You've just got to be good being yourself, really, and that's hard and I don't know how to do it. I really want to be able to tell you how to be more confident, but first of all, it's different for everyone, and second of all, I have no idea because I'm not confident in any way. These are just some thoughts, because all of the videos you see on confidence are from confident people, and I never really find that helpful. So I just thought that it might help people to hear from someone that feels the same way as them. I don't know. I don't really have any conclusive points to give you about this, but I wanted to make a video on it anyway. I hope this was helpful to some people, even though it didn't really make any sense, and I didn't say anything particularly groundbreaking. This video was such a mess. What a shambles, to be honest.